booties for black girl nerds.
So can you guys tell me a little bit about your characters?
My character in Apple TV Plus, C, is Paris, and I am a presage, and our tribe is the Alchemy. We are not born into tribes necessarily. It is not about DNA families. People come together for means of survival, for means of safety, for means of community and building community. So I was born actually into that Alchemy tribe, so I've been there longest. She is a keeper of the traditions and the lore, and a bringer in of new life, new babies.
And I play Bow Lion on C, and I'm also part of the Alchemy, and my family line has been Alchemy from as far as the oral tradition lets us know. My mother on the show, played by Tantu Cardinal, is the kind of spiritual leader. Her and Paris are the spiritual leaders of the Alchemy. And so my blood and DNA is in the Alchemy, and it's also my spirit, and it is certainly part of the world as well. And everybody comes together, as Alfre said, as a means of survival.
And so one of the most profound scenes I thought when I was watching it was actually when the Alchemy tribe, when they land on like the safe haven.
The new Alchemy? Yeah.
And it's this gorgeous landmass, and it dawned on me, like, everyone's blind, they can't see it. And there's something so tragic and beautiful about that. And having played these roles as blind people, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, for me, because these characters have no sense of what vision is, I mean, we as actors do, and I am a sighted person, so I understand your perspective on it being kind of tragic, but these characters have no sense of that loss, you know, and it's not a loss to them, and I think that that's what is kind of cool about the show, is that it portrays blind people as very, very capable beings. And you see when we arrive at the new Alchemy how the beauty of that landscape kind of seeps into our skin, and how we feel that we are at home without having to see it.
And so what do you want the audience to take away from watching both of your characters?
You know, I never start out, whenever I'm putting something into the world, everybody comes to a viewing with their own history and who they are. So I can never guess, or even I wouldn't presume to want someone to take away something particular. I just want people to watch, and then it's theirs. I just always try to bring as honest a portrayal and a looking out from a particular person's way of seeing or experiencing the world, and then it's not my baby anymore.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things about all art forms, is that you bring your own experience to it, and something that makes someone cry can empower someone else. And what I took away from the story, one of the most profound things for me as a participant of the story and as a viewer, is the return to the land. I think that is very, very important to us today, knowing all of the problems that we have with climate and our disharmony, humans' disharmony with the earth. For me, one of the most striking things about the show as a whole is how it is an example of how we can be in harmony with the earth and also still support and survive with each other. And I think that is one of the most beautiful parts of the show.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.